ในชั้นนำปีปอนดับประมาณมีนกะระในเจ้ากรรมตุยังประเทศประมาณปรามรอยกะระในในขนมนู้รีตินีปรมเปิลมีนประมาณปีรอยบูนกะระในนี้บายุงตามระบายการระบาแกะสนองกานโกบาจีด
จมเชิญแม่ให้พิจารณากะระในไอ้เต๋
อบายุงตามการศึกษาสายเชียวบานบางหันถ่ากะระในพิจารณาคือกะระในเจ้าโจกวกเตีย
เจ้าก็แก้เป็นนาเต๋อ
พิจารณาเจ้าก็เตียเนเปได้มาจับเตียมันเนเตีย
มีนกำราสวัสดิ์เพียบเนเตียได้คลายเจ้าเต๋อ
มีนกำราสวัสดิ์เพียบเนเตียเมนแต่เปเจ้าลุยโจกวกเตียอัดมีนดังไอลิง
อันจังเธอไม่เต๋อ
ก็มารอมไอ้โฮมติกอาจุยเนี่ยตลอดขณะบ้านโฮมติกคือกิจกรรมบัญชีโทรศัพท์ได้ชอบจะนั่งกำราสวัสดิ์เพียบหนึ่งน้องเตียระบอลลูกเนี่ยเขาหนึ่งเปได้มีกิจกรรมแบบเพียบเจ้าปนป้องกวกเตียระบอลเนี่ยหนึ่งตัวบ้านสาชูดำดังเปลี่ยนบนตัวมกเนี่ยอาจหยาปอดมีนวิดีโอไลฟ์เจ้าของพงศ์การเพียบหนึ่งที่ตั้ง Google Map từการกองริกอาวุธหัดเอาหมกอันราคุ้มตอนเปรียหรือก็เนี่ยจะหรืออันราคุ้มโดยกลุ่นไอ้ตามระยะการปัจจัยเนื้อสมเลงดำใบบ่มไผ่เจ้าเตียระบอลเนี่ยมีสวัสดิภาพตัวใบจีเนี่ยมันเนื้อเตียกระดอยโฮมติกช่วยกาเปียเตียระบอลเนี่ยต่างออกเนี่ย
โฮมติกลอยบอกแก้ไว้
So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Homatic to be on the stage.
So I want to introduce you to my best friend here. Her name is Helen, and I've been friends with her for 10 years. And recently, when I met her, she told me she is scared because there is 2 cases of burglary recently at her borough. So she was scared, and she was right to be scared because it's not the only case. Because according to the latest data from the National Police, there had been 500 burglary cases in Phnom Penh. And we asked 124 people what are they most concerned about whenever they leave their house, and they told us it's a burglary because they have the CCTV has a limited detection technology as well as it's not enough to respond to those crimes. So we present the solution, which is a home security system that can detect the burglars in action and as well as alert to the local police. So whenever there's an intruder breaking into your house, there will be an alert to your phone. And you can click on the alert to see the camera which detect the burglar, and you can take action by yourself through the sound system, or you can use the emergency request for the police or your contacts. So when the police receive the request, it will be a text-to-speech call and an SOS message that attached with the link for the location on Google Maps as well as the live stream camera. And the police can use this information to take action on the burglar. So the customer that we're targeting are people who are living in the suburban areas, people who tend to work in the province, and also the retail store owner. And these are the demographic of the upper middle income families. So the value proposition of our service is, first of all, we give them the AI detection technology on non-AI cameras. Second is connecting their house to law enforcement. And third is for them to take action on their own with the sound system. So we get income from 2 sources. First of all, our product is intended for people with existing cameras at home because we are a firmware. So people without the cameras at home, they can also get the cameras from our partner suppliers, and we get a commission of 10%. And we also have the subscription model for our features. So for people who want to use our app just for monitoring, they can use it for free. But for the feature of detection and also the emergency response, they have to subscribe to our plan based on how much camera they have at home. So currently in the market, there are 2 types of cameras, the traditional cameras and the smart AI cameras. So the main difference is that the smart AI cameras are equipped with the detection technology as well as sound communication through their apps. And we want to implement these features onto existing cameras at your house without these features. So we give them all the features of AI human body recognition in case the cameras do not have the sensors, and as well as sound system if they have the sound in the camera. And we also give them add-on to the smart AI camera with the feature of the elaborate emergency response. So we have done the market validation by sending out survey to 124 people and a Telegram poll which received 239 answers, as well as interviewing 22 guests. And we've done some partnership inquiry to 5 camera stores, and we have received some verbal agreement. And we have the potential partners with the camera manufacturer as well as the local Cambodian camera stores. And we have a verbal agreement with the Phnom Penh law enforcement for the police. And we have the distributor in the real estate companies, as well as a payment gateway with the financial institutions. So our marketing strategy is first of all through social media, which we will create security topics. Second is door-to-door sales, where we go to people's house in the borays to offer them the service. And another one is the promotion and referral through our partner camera stores, where they will offer the customers our service. And fourth is a Telegram community group for people who to give feedback as well as request new features on the app. So this is my team. I have been working on the AI project at my school with security camera for the past 1.5 years, and we also have a content creator for our digital marketing and another developer, and as well as a finance member. So we want to give owners safe peace of mind whenever they leave their house. So we want to do not just for burglary, but also fire and electricity, and also to cover our service throughout the whole nation. So people, why us? Because we want to stop people from not trusting the camera enough, because there had already been many cases of people capturing the footage, but not being able to deal with the burglar in action. So choose Homatic because we protect your home. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Homatic. And now we begin our Q&A session. You have 5 minutes with the judges.
Hey, thanks for the presentation. I really enjoyed also the initial advertisement. I have a few questions because like this business hinges upon detecting of the burglary, right? Can you walk us through a little bit of how the technology works exactly, of how it detects burglary, and then consequently, how does it not make a false alarm? So for example, how does the owner knows that it's not a burglary?
So we have the profile. We have the profile that set what time, depending on the time of the hour, where something can be considered as a suspicious activity. So when we detect a person, example, it's the time that no one's supposed to be in your house. So if there's someone in your house and it detects for like about 10 seconds or just 5 seconds, it's a suspicious activity and we will alert to the owner.
And how does it know what is suspicious exactly? Like how does the AI technology work?
So we have the parameter, like if someone is like if they detect someone in the approximately like how many time are they in the frame, like for like how much time are they spending in the frame, and are they supposed to be there? Like we have the profile set for what kind of things they can set as a suspicious activity.
Okay, understood.
Thank you very much. I love the video. Thank you for putting a smile on our face. I have a question about your differentiation strategy, right? Because I understand that there are other technologies in the market as well. So how you and your whole team will differentiate yourself from the existing technologies and devices that are in the market? And you know, maybe you can be more elaborate on this one.
Yes, thank you for the question. So for the differentiation, we want to say that we are not hardware seller. We basically integrate the hardware from like existing manufacturers, and we integrate them into one system that can protect your house. And we add on to not just AI, but we want to connect the house to law enforcement. So in the future, like for fire, we will connect with the fire department in case there's a fire. So like not just to detect, but also to have a response to those actions. Thank you. Does that answer your question?
Quick follow-up on that one.
Yes.
So you mentioned you have a slide comparing with the hardware. Can you go to that slide with the price? So you mentioned there was an AI camera versus a normal camera that's not
Yes,
AI.
yes.
Yeah, this one. So what stops the consumer to just buy the $40 one so I don't have to pay a subscription fee per month? Because it says already I can monitor through the app as well with $40. So rather than okay, sure, I already bought a $20 CCTV camera that's not AI, but then I have to pay you $7 a month so that I can make it smart. Why can't I just buy the smart camera from the beginning? Wouldn't it be cheaper for me as a consumer to do that?
Yeah, it will be cheaper for the consumer to do that, but what we add on is the emergency response. So it can detect and it can do the same thing as us, but when it comes to alerting to the police, like it still has to add on to those features, and we are the add-on onto their features.
I see. So you're saying that the smart AI doesn't have an app that can give the signal. It just can detect. So how is the smart AI actually? Like this second camera?
No, actually, they detect and they alert to the owner, but we also do that, but not just to the owner, but also with the law enforcement, and we can send them the live stream and the location.
I see. Okay,
Yes.
I understand.
Hello. Yeah, thank you for your presentation, and it's really good idea and pushing forward, and also to conclude that you're actually knowing specific point to go this technology forward. So one question is relating to the choice of technology. Can you let me know more technical technology you're going to use? Is it open source or is it proprietary technology that you're going to use?
So for our AI for the detection, we will get we use the TensorFlow framework, and for the installation, we use the we want to install onto the DVR with ideally has the ONVIF. So that's like it's open for like any software or any hardware that has the ONVIF compatible, so it runs together. But without the compatibility, we will have to do the port forwarding and all the more complicated, but we can still try to make it work.
Okay, so the next following question, because the technology you're going to use, one is AI, TensorFlow, that will be one. Another one is live streaming. So this technology can consume a lot of server bandwidth.
Yes.
And the thing that I see that you're charging the money of the user is quite low. So how many users are using your app to make you break even?
For this, we aim to break even in 6 months.
No, how many?
For
user?
100 customers in 1 month. So totally it's 700 customers, and it grows 10% every month.
Okay, because this is a pitching and it's not also the value for your business to think. You think to knowing how many, because this is the amount of money, if you're generating, you're going not having salary for yourself and also other rest. So let's thinking more on this, not asking for, but it's a thing you can think of, not to take to George on that. It's a number of the user that you're going to have, that you're using all the technology, all your idea, all the operation that you spend, you can break even and making profit. The ideas work, and it seemed a really, really good idea. So the thing to question is about thinking correctly, how you're spending money on marketing to get the good the amount of user that your business can work, right?
Yes.
And you answer a lot already well. So I think you know any point to keep enrolling. So keep on, okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much to the judges, and give them a big round of applause again. Thank you, Homatic.